One of the things I've talked about on this channel is the impending doom that is coming for content creators like myself, who try to keep up on, all the latest news, everything that's going on with that, and the AI slop machine that has not only taken over YouTube, but it has been fueled by YouTube. YouTube already using AI smart search to present certain videos to people. YouTube, by the way, I don't know if you knew this. If you put up videos on YouTube, you cannot opt out of letting YouTube use your videos to train their AI. The future was coming soon, and it was going to be that YouTube was just going to create AI generated videos trained off my videos and everyone else's videos that put them out there, and then serve them up ahead of individual creators' videos so that they didn't have to share the ad revenue. They would create an AI video based on, let's say, Tim Pool and I and Luke Radowski and Benny Johnson all cover some topic. Well, YouTube's just going to train off that video and then serve up their own video on top, run ads on it, and not have to pay us. That is the future of YouTube. But for right now, it appears to be delayed. And for some reason, people are mad. I don't really even understand, because if you like people who create content, if you want to support people who create content, you don't want, AI slop pushing us out. I hope. And here we have this tweet. I've pulled 4 articles that confirm most of what it claims. It says, starting July 15th, YouTube will only pay creators who use their real voice and produce original content. The following will not be eligible for monetization: reused or repurposed videos, copied content, that seems the same to me, low effort uploads. Well, one thing that's concerning is, what does low effort content? I'm just saying. But then also fully AI generated videos. This is massive. It is an absolute rare W for YouTube. In fact, I have told Rumble, hey, you need to do the same thing. You need to ban at least monetization. If AI slop wants to fill up the algorithm, fine. But why should, people, especially if YouTube's using my videos to train these people off, I don't really, this is crazy. Here's Quarter Black saying single tear of joy. Luke Radowski saying, I think this is good. What's low effort? Yeah, that's a fair question. This straight up bag blocking for a lot of people. And it's 7,000 likes. Whose bag is getting blocked here? Whose bag? Some AI slot machine that's pumping out videos nonstop? Or YouTube? By the way, YouTube, the plan is always that YouTube is going to F us over with this. But at least temporarily, you see, ever since Google took over YouTube, it quite literally went downhill. Who's complaining about this? Is this just a bunch of H-1Bs? Like, who would even complain about this? Now, there are some people in the replies that are like, this isn't true. This isn't true. Okay, well, here's TechCrunch, as well as Times of India, and as well as Exchange for Media. Let's look at these. TechCrunch is probably the most reliable of all these, right? YouTube is preparing to update its policies to crack down on creators' ability to generate revenue from inauthentic content, including mass-produced videos and other types of repetitive content, things that have become easier to generate with AI technology. Now, the idea of being able to monetize reused content, re-uploaded content, or this, YouTube has actually always had rules around this. They've always had rules that state, hey, we're not going to monetize this. I've even had videos like, I used to do a podcast with Count Dankula and Bearing, and that whole channel got demonetized because it was said we were repurposing content, but we weren't. It was just an audio only podcast that we had the same background for. And I even lost that upon appeal. That channel got fully demonetized. It was very weird. On July 15th, the company will update its YouTube partnership program, monetization policies with more detailed guidelines, about what type of content can earn creators money and what cannot. The exact policy language has not yet been released, but a page on YouTube's help documentation explains to creators creators have always been required to upload original and authentic content. The update says that the new language will help creators to better understand what, quote, inauthentic content looks like today. Well, it's AI slop. That's really what this is about. Some YouTube creators were concerned that the update would limit their ability to monetize certain types of videos, like reaction videos, those featuring clips. But a post from YouTube head of editorial and creator liaison, Renee Ritchie, says that's not the case. In a video update published today, Ritchie says that the change is just a, quote, minor update to YouTube's longstanding partnership program policies and is designed to better identify when content is mass produced or repetitive. This is like the massive concern with all this AI slop. It fills up all the search results. It fills literally everything to the brim, and there's no room for actual content creators. And I do still believe that long term, the plan for Google is to make sure that they will just AI generate their own content and then push it on us, and then push out individual creators. But this is pretty good. What Richard is not saying, however, is how much easier it is to create such videos these days. With the rise of AI technology, YouTube has become flooded with AI slop, a term referencing to low-quality media like Hassan Piker, or content made using generative AI technology. For instance, it's common to find an AI voice overlaid on photos, video clips, or other repurposed content, thanks to text-to-speak video and AI tools. Some channels are filled with AI music, have millions of subscribers. Fake AI-generated videos, news about events, like the Diddy trial, have racked up millions of views. In another example, a true crime series on YouTube that went viral was found to be entirely AI-generated content. 404 Media reported earlier this year, even YouTube CEO Neil Monahan's likeness was used in an AI-generated phishing scam on the site, despite having tools in place that allow users to report deepfake videos. While YouTube may downplay the coming changes as a minor update or a clarification, the reality is that allowing this type of content to grow and its creators to profit could ultimately damage YouTube's reputation and value. It's no surprise then that the company wants clear policies in place that allow it to enact mass bans of AI slop creators from the YouTube partnership program. Now, here's one thing that I'm concerned with. First of all, it's always concerning when YouTube changes anything in their monetization policies because, quite frankly, they cast a wide net, and there's almost always people who get caught up in it that didn't deserve to be there in the first place. The AI overlords, the AI slop machine that has been taking over YouTube for the past year, I am 100% happy to have it. I don't even care about it being demonetized. I want it banned. I want you to, like, if it is using my videos to train and my clips to then farm views off of me, I don't want that on the platform at all. Put your AI generative videos out on whatever other, websites that you want. I guess demonetizing it is the more effective way because, hey, they should be allowed to exist. Let me dial that back. They should be allowed to exist, but this AI slop nonsense just, quite frankly, should not be a part of really any of this. It should not be a part of the creator ecosystem. It should not be a part of, any, I don't want these people stealing ad revenue from content creators that I like or that I want to support. I don't have any interest in doing that. I don't want, even like the people that I hate, I don't want their content. I don't want them to lose views to AI slop. And again, I'm calling on Rumble publicly, even as somebody that works directly with Rumble, to enact the exact same policy. Like, I do not want any, and I mean none, zero AI slop, because this is just wild to me that any of these individuals would be against this. The only people that are against this are a bunch of people that are churning out AI slop that nobody wants, and it's just clogging up the algorithm. So absolute W, YouTube. Leave a like in the video if you want to tell AI to suck a butt, and we'll talk to you again real soon.